Welcome back to Basement Brew Review. We've lost a man. We're a man down, but it's all good. He had to go to a birthday dinner. It's just three of us, and we're reviewing Old Wooden Head from Burnt Hickory Brewery. This is a 11% Imperial India Pale Ale. Sorry, I can't speak right now. They put this out every year, and every single year it changes just a little bit.
Every single year, my dad buys as many cases
as he can. This is an amazing beer. This is last year's. I didn't get it for 2021, so I apologize. But
it's 2022, so last year.
I know, but I'm saying I bought this in 2020.
Oh.
I didn't get the 2021 version, but Brandon, who we know very well, Burnt Hickory Brewery, 2022 is changing up a little bit, and I'm actually looking forward to that because this is a good beer. But we haven't reviewed it on the channel, so I wanted to get a chance to review it.
When was the last time? So you probably bought this as what, a 4-pack?
Yes.
When was the last time you had one of those cans?
This one?
From the 4-pack that you bought.
This has probably been in my fridge probably for 6 months.
All right. So I will say that they do claim that this beer changes a lot with age.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It kind of transforms. You know, I remember when we had the Dogfish Head 120 minute, which was a couple of years old when we had it. It definitely didn't taste like an IPA. It was definitely more barley wine.
It was almost like barley wine or a quad.
Like, right. I mean, you can see the color of it now.
I think this is going to do something similar.
But as breweries that are local, and we sometimes review beers that are old and we haven't gotten to it because we put out videos. Maybe that might be a little old. But we like to stress the importance of how good a beer is when they released it and how good a brewery brews their beer.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
let's
try it.
Cheers.
Oh, that's still good, though.
It's got a nice malty background.
Mm-hmm. It's strong.
It doesn't feel like it's changed too much.
It's a hard IPA. You can definitely tell it's a hard IPA.
Well, it's got a good body. It's got a good hop, kind of that hoppy, bitter.
It's very bitter.
Do I still get to rate this on my own scale?
Yes, of course you can. Like, this is not this.
It's super. It's got a nice, because we're pouring in cans. This is year old. It's got a nice foamy, milky head to it.
Yeah, and that's still good for a can that's 6 months old. So.
It's got that nice hop character, and so it's very. To me, the hop characteristic is not juicy. I always like, on the other side of the spectrum, it's the dank, very piney, resinous character to it. But it's there, it's prominent, it's good. But the malt backbone follows through on it like a good IPA should be. You don't have one overpowering the other.
Yeah, it's a good mouthfeel for an IPA.
I mean, honestly, we've reviewed on this. The beer that this reminds me of. It's a little bit stronger, a little bit different hop grain bill. It reminds me a lot of Pliny.
Yes, Pliny is smoother.
Yes, I think it's got a lighter body.
Yes, of course.
But that hop resinous is very similar hop bill. Grain's a little bit different. It's very similar as far as the flavor.
Yeah, Pliny, you get that. Like, if you took this bite, this is 100%. Pliny is like 25%.
Yeah,
but it's that same kind of smoothness now. Obviously, Justin and I like IPAs.
Alex loves them.
Alex adores.
I'm about to get disowned.
IPA. But apparently, this time around, he's being very non-loquacious.
Loquacious?
Non-verbose?
Yeah. In-verbose?
I'm just saying non-verbose. I don't think in-verbose.
Anti-verbose.
Yeah. Anti-verbose. But hey, everybody's allowed to like what they're like. They're wrong.
We've
but
talked
it's
about
okay.
I want to hear Alex talk about it.
It's like if you like Georgia Tech, which you do, and I do. And
All right. So every time I've been to the brewery, I always order this because it's high gravity, right? And I usually like high gravity beers. However, the flavor for me is not something that I would normally seek out. So it's not. I don't know. It's just.
What is it? Too bitter?
The maltiness.
Yeah, the pine. I feel like I still get the piney, like
the whole aftertaste.
Yeah,
kind of
the whole
thing.
aftertaste is just
like sucking on pine cone.
Yeah.
Or is it just like start to finish? You're like, nope.
I won't say start to finish, no, because if I felt that way, I wouldn't buy it at all.
True.
When we're at the brewery.
But you buy it for your dad, though.
Well, I would charge him back for it. I would
Charge
ask him. I would ask him to pay me back for buying it.
Eric, it only costs like $2 if you charge him.
That is not true, and he knows it because he's gone and bought it for himself.
He buys cases on cases.
Yeah, he does. So I just.
Hey, everybody's allowed to like what they like on this channel.
I like it because it's high gravity, but at the same time, I don't.
You wouldn't drink a 4-pack.
Not in one sitting, no.
They're all forward and center.
But you finished a whole can of
Yes,
Okay.
yes. I've had entire cans, but
pints and all that kind of stuff from the brewery. Yeah.
Brandon's given me 4-packs before, and
They're few and far between when you finish them. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, I mean, remember. So, with that said, I would like you to start off with numbers.
You would like me to?
No, but I just want to see,
Set the bar low.
right?
Oh, it's gonna be low.
Yeah.
I'm going 3.
Okay.
Like
Because it's a heavy IPA.
Yeah, it's just because it's so heavy on the IPA flavor. It is not just. It's not my style. It's not my type. It's not my style. Like I said,
And that's the reason I wanted you to start, because I know in the last couple of videos we had talked about how we number and how we rate.
Mm-hmm.
And people who don't like IPAs might be like, hey, I want to try that. And they're going to realize, 3 is still a decent number. It's still a good beer.
I mean, I still order it when I go to the brewery. When I
Exactly.
see it there. I just.
Exactly. You hate IPAs.
I order it because I don't want a lager. I don't want a pilsner.
Right.
There are other beers that I absolutely don't want. And
it's the new version of Old Woodenhead.
right.
You're going to order it.
Right.
Yeah, that's how I feel. I'm 4.5. It's a great IPA for me.
So I like IPAs. I respect when people take the time to make good IPAs.
Mhm.
Hop bill's good. Grain bill's good. 4.7. It's a good beer. It's a very good beer. Like I said, it gets a lot of the kicks of some of the big named IPAs that people treat as whales. I mean, if you want to talk, we talk about through Pliny out there, which is it's kind of whale, not so much anymore because people are more readily accessible to it.
But that's still a whale.
It's 90% of the way there.
Yeah, that's a good.
It's a good
And
beer.
I don't think I did give Pliny very high.
No, but you and Tyler don't like that West Coast stuff. Justin and I, we love that, but you.
I know there's something wrong with you guys. You're broken.
We could totally.
I mean, we could have a session later.
You get a therapy session.
Yeah, we get to the bottom.
Yeah,
I don't know if I want. I don't want.
I got a couple of couches.
I don't want you as the therapist.
You don't want me as the rapist.
I don't want you to.
You do a little pad. Like, what do you think, Doc? Like, yep, you're fucked up. That's where
I
we're
don't
at.
want you to therapize me. I don't want you to put me under and therapize me.
Hypnosis.
I mean, you are a very attractive person, but you ain't therapizing me.
Oh yeah.
Don't tell me personally. It's okay. Oh. Well, this.
All right. Well, this is very.
At least you smell nice.
Well, I hadn't showered in days. But okay, thank you.
Natural musk. And that note.
May the brew be with you.
Really?
Sniffing.
Yeah, it's been like Wednesday.
Shower date?
Sniffing.
Fucking what?
Sniffing.
That's because he doesn't go to the. He doesn't.
Leave the house.